Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect on the Sunday night for a Sunday night market watch. We are locked and ready to go, locked and loaded and ready to go here for the Sunday night market watch. Why? Well, because Friday night we had or Friday afternoon rather, we had a little bit of a dip in the market, a fairly substantial dip in the silver market, and we'll see if that translates into the prices that will be infiltrating our way or making their way. No, not infiltrating. I guess that's just a normal opening of the markets there in Asia. That's right. We're going to watch this. So welcome. Glad you guys are here. Let's get started. We're going back to a few of these comments from back in time, just a little bit, and then we'll catch some of the earlier comments. Welcome, everybody. We got a good crowd here tonight. I appreciate John Henders being here. Big Trader, Matthew Crustlife, believe it or not, was not first. It was Tony Erickson was first, believe it or not. Good to see you. Savinator is here. Captron, Jay McGuire, Stacker Man's Rabbit Hole. And let me know if Terry ever makes it here tonight, 79, so that I can explicitly ignore her. And that way I will not even acknowledge her presence. So let me know if she shows up so that I can ignore her completely tonight. All right, so medals for detecting. Cool video. Strange what they did with the Wedge Tail Eagle coin advertising mess up. A great contest. Please enter me in. Thank you. Yes, and I forgot about that. Boy, a lot of things have happened for sure. Yes, indeed. And I love to enter. Showed this to my friend Stacker too. Thank you, Teen Stacker, from 9 years ago. Boy, I tell you what, I'm looking forward to free silver. All right. Well, sadly, I don't think I forget who won this, but anyways, all right. Very good. Hey, you rockin' is here. Welcome. Good to see you. All right. Appreciate it. And let's see here. We've got Metal Seer. Very kind. He's been one of the few that does a super thanks, which I really appreciate. Very cool. Welcome. We got Think for Yourself is with us tonight. By the way, check out his newest video on gold as a reserve currency. Check that out. Yes, indeed. So Metal Seer says this. Metal Seer's gold piggy bank plan. Save just $8 a day. One less Starbucks, one less restaurant meal, one less pizza delivery, one less TV stream subscription. Put it in a quart jar. Set up another bank account or just a column on a spreadsheet. In 80 days, you can buy a quarter-ounce gold coin with a $45 to $50 premium, which isn't too bad. In a year, you have another ounce of gold. Exactly right. It's really about discipline for sure. It's about discipline and perseverance. Well stated, Metal Seer. Very well stated. Very good. Good crowd here tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. Michael K is here. Vegas Stacker is here. Oregon Gold Hunter is here. And good to see No IQ was with us tonight as well as James Smith. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Cemetery Shop. We're just catching up on some comments here before the markets open. We're a little bit early. But Gator's Gold Channel has an interesting comment here. Let's see what this is. This makes sense on the surface, but let's pick this apart. He says, keep the government hands off my gold. Gold standard failed for many reasons. But the worst part of it is the federal government caused to confiscate all the gold because it was a government currency and was needed to print more dollars. We do not want the government controlling gold bullion again. Gold standard is bad business for any gold stacker. It works great the way it is. I can buy and sell without the government getting involved. And that's actually a very thought-provoking comment. And on the surface, that makes sense. However, I will say this, that likely if we go to a gold standard, if we were to do that again, probably they would still hold the gold. It would just be backed by it. In other words, you would have gold cards or currency that would be backed by gold. But in order for it to really work, is people need to be able to look to have it exchangeable for that gold in order for people to get the real confidence in it. But it would limit government's power to control the money because the money itself would be gold and it would circulate as a currency. And that's the difference. There's a difference between currency and money. And currency is a subset of money. And for it to circulate, I think that's what it would be. But that's a very good point. And thank you, Gator's Gold Channel. That's a thought-provoking comment. However, I disagree with it, but I understand where you're coming from too, because the government controlling gold bullion. The the thing is that right now, them taking us off the gold standard is they control much more than just bullion. They control your money, and that's where it's going. And then when they control your money with a central bank digital currency, then watch out. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Very good. Appreciate you guys. Dean R is here with us as well tonight. So let's answer a few more comments. The markets open up at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. However, it takes about 2 minutes for them to propagate over there at Kitco. So we'll get to that in a moment. Let's read another comment here. And No IQ, thank you so much. No IQ has been a representative for 21 months on the channel. Thank you so much, No IQ. Good to see you, brother. Good to see Sign Up and Mark B. And C130 is here as well. So let's see what Metal Seer has to say here. And I apologize again for my voice, still fighting this cold. Sal, you recommended the 1/20th of an ounce gold Dos Pesos coin. That's fine for someone who just wants to own a little gold or is mostly a numismatic lured by pretty coin faces, but the premiums is very high. Well, from what I've seen for those, they're actually pretty low for those smaller coins. I've not seen, I mean, yeah, you're going to pay a little bit of a premium, but not too bad. But smaller than a 1/4 ounce. See, here's the thing is, Metal Seer, just as I mentioned in that video, some of these 90% gold pieces that have those odd weights, they go for not a whole lot of premium. It's crazy. It's wild. But anyways, normally I would agree with you, but check out the prices for some of those things. I mean, it's going to vary depending on what dealer you buy them from. But yes, let's see here. Let's see. So let's see. So just, anyways, if someone, yes, and he talks about saving $8 a day, and that's exactly right. You can do it. And that's the challenge I had put out. I'm challenging everybody to buy a 1 ounce of gold if they can to save up money, just as Metal Seer says here. I think that's a good comment. He also says here, FDIC used $667 million of its funds. We perhaps should not be feeling so secure knowing up to 250,000 of our deposits are presented by the FDIC. How many bank failures do you think it can cover? Yeah, not very many. In fact, I've heard talk that the FDIC is prepared for a bigger bank to fail that could be coming down the pike. We'll see. Who needs cough drops when you got coffee, right? All right, Who's Your Stacker says, here, when it comes to gold, we should indeed keep up with the Joneses. If countries are increasing their gold requirement, we should do the same ourselves. But always stack within your budget. Amen. Sage advice from Who's Your Stacker. That's exactly right. Speaking of No IQ, he says here, there's a beautiful piece of Sal. I don't get to visit coin shops that often, so no deals, all business. And the dimes get thrown into a counting machine. That's why I weigh them when I get home. There you go. Yes, indeed. Exactly. For sure. You want to find the ones that are going to be that are going to hold enough weight for them, for sure. Thank you, No IQ, for sure. All right, let's see here. All right, Gators Coins is with us. Gators Gold, good to see you, sir. Welcome, and glad you're here. Ominous Rooster is here. Coffee and honey. Yep, I knew I should get a little honey for this thing. It probably would help the old throat. All right, let's see if the markets are open. All right, they are open flat. Let's get down here. Flat except for gold is down $1.10. This is unusual. Open completely flat. Flatlining right now. Let's refresh it one more time. Wow, this is kind of a weird thing going on. Gold was up. That was the only metal that was up on Friday at the close of business. Close of the markets. But now gold is down $1.10. And silver is no movement. Not even a fraction of a cent. Holding steady at $27.26. Platinum and palladium, in a way, this doesn't surprise us too much because they don't trade as frequently as the gold and silver markets. Of course, rhodium, I've only seen it trade once during a Sunday night market watch. Yes, indeed. So very good. All right, so let's refresh this again. Okay, now we're seeing some movement here with silver now falling 3 cents. Gold is down $2. So yeah, the gold's crashing now. Get out of gold. Sell all your gold quickly before it crashes to the bottom, as Gator says. You never know. Hey, no, I'm kidding. All right, so silver's down 3 cents. Platinum is up $1. $924 for platinum. No movement in palladium market yet. Gold to silver ratio still very high at 86.05. So yes, indeed. Let's see here. All right. Silver's about to have a massive movement. It could be a bow movement in the silver market. Could that be it? There we go. Corn just wants to go to the beach. I'm with you. I'd like to go to the beach. That'd be some fun. All right, let's get over here too. Carrie Taryn says not many people would do that. Most would go back and get the rest. I'm glad there's still honest people out there. Nicely done, sir. Very nice 2 ounces as well. Unfortunately, my LCS is not very personable. That's been the case for many years at LCSs. You know, the old curmudgeon, old gentleman there has been running it. Not really known for being very friendly or customer service. That's changing, though. And I think that makes it somewhat of a challenge if you go to a local coin shop where you've got to be the bigger man in a sense and really show good faith. And if you do that, it will come back to you because not everybody has that hard exterior. So we'll see here. All right, very, very good. Let's see here. Welcome to all of you. Good to see Ridge Runner is here. Nude beaches, that's right. I like my beaches naked with nothing but sand on them. I don't like those rocks because, you know, they're clothed in rocks and it hurts my feet. I don't want my feet hurting when I'm at the beach. You know what I'm saying? All right. Very good. Let's see here. Tracy says, how come you don't use gloves? I know it's nice to fondle silver, but you know fingerprints, etc. are a no-no. Well, I hold it by the edge mostly. Of course, if it's just bullion, yeah, you can fondle it. You can lick it, you can touch it, and it's okay. Bullion is just that. It's meant to be fondled, but I never wear gloves. It's just I like. But if you do have a collectible coin, you can even hold a proof coin by the edge. And honestly, if you wear gloves, unless they're latex, and even some of those potentially some of those cloth gloves, they actually are abrasive. Believe it or not, they can provide scratches on coins. So be careful with gloves. All right, very good. And Savage Stacker says, always great. Always a great to do when you get to visit the coin shop. Price ups and good stuff comes out. Nice finds. Always love Intaglio stuff. There's 2 ounces. Some of my favorites. Intaglio mint definitely is a top-notch mint. There's no question about it. I've always been a fan of them for sure. Good to see Numismatic Stacker is here. Let's get a couple more comments and we'll check the markets again here. From Michael Morley, it says here, that's very nice. The best bullion numismatic is one the 10-ounce BU Tudor Beast series. I never see them mentioned very much. Yeah, the Tudor series, Tudor Beast, they're not quite as popular as the Queen's Beast were. It's like, you know, it's like a part 2 of a movie. You know what I mean? There's nothing beats the original. And the Tudors have a switch of a monarch in between. And as bad as Queen Elizabeth was, we hated seeing her on all the coins. It's even worse with King Charles. I think, you know, King Charles is, you know, he's not very well liked in this community, and I'm not a big fan either. He's a World Economic Forum cuck, and that's a problem for sure. Welcome, thank you, Scotty P's first time here. Welcome, appreciate it so much. And yes, indeed, thank you. Always good to see new folks here. Thank you, Scotty P, for being here. Appreciate it so much. And Metal Seer with the first super chat of the night. I wash my hands like a neurosurgeon. That's right, exactly. If you have clean hands, you're good to go, for sure. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Metal Seer. Very kind of you. And yes, cotton gloves will scratch proofs. Don't use latex either, so that can cause damage as well. Nitrile gloves only. I'll have to look for those. That's cool. Thank you. That's definitely good advice. By the way, Cybercurrent Twitcher posted a great video on how you can sell on timing for selling gold and silver coins. Make sure to check that video out. Yes, indeed. And Dale Val is here. Yes, Clown Klaus. Check it out. Very good. Good to see John Hoddle and John Anders. Very good. All right. Yeah, Joey Lib's still fighting this cold. Is staying with me. I apologize. I'll try to sound more peppy. But here we go. Andy Oakley says, cool story. Hope you're feeling better. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's sticking with me, but hopefully I'll get through it. But thank you so much, Andy Oakley. Appreciate it. And Captain Obvious, who we've not seen in a while, makes a comment here. Appreciate Captain Obvious. He says here, Went and visited with my bullion dealer, and he said only thing going on is people are selling. Most of his transactions have been buying metals. With the economy, everybody's selling with the higher prices for gold and silver. I went and sold 10 ounces of gold and betting it will drop again this summer. Anyways, awesome video, my friend, and see you tonight. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. I hope you'll stop in. And way to go, your time in the market, and you could be right. It's tough for me. I would cringe if I was going to sell 10 ounces of gold, but good job. All right. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Let's take a look at the markets again. They are indeed activated to the downside. Gold is down $5 now. Silver is down 7 cents. Think for yourself. Alan Gold does come back from time to time. He's been known to pop in here, so stay tuned. He may come in tonight if you're here. And if he does, I'll let him know that you were here. So yes, he very well could stop in. All right, Sandra J.G. Thompson says here in the chat, I'm a newbie here as well. I have been picking up silver a few years ago. In a dream, I was told to buy silver. I have you heard before and learned a lot. Well, thank you, Sandra J.G. Thompson. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you're here. And thank you so much. And I would encourage you as well to think about gold as you're stacking silver as well, too. And to always buy within a budget. But I appreciate you being here, Sandra, and letting your voice be heard. Very much appreciate you. All right. Welcome to all the new folks here tonight as we do our market watch. The metals complex are down, save for palladium. It is now it is up $2. Notice we're seeing the two metals come into parity one more time, or again. They did that not too long ago. In fact, they actually flipped in the bid price. It's interesting, but the spread between them, very good. And good to see Collectibility is here. We got Michael K. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's see here. Let's go to Cybercurtain Twitcher. I'm surprised the coin shop even had that coin. My LCS rarely has anything that new. I was really surprised too, Cybercurtain Twitcher. It was crazy. And I'll talk about buying and selling. I did ask my local coin shop, or one of them, that I said, are you buying or selling? And they said it's about half and half. It's been a mixed market for them. Very interesting. All right. All right, let's see here. Cranky Stacker is here. Good to see you, Cranky. Sergeant Gold is here, too. I'm glad you're here tonight. And Ominous Rooster is as well. Thank you guys for being here. So let's see what Aaron Thomas says. I had a coin shop ring up generic silver ounces as 90% half dollars. When he told me the total, I let him know that it was about $300 less than it should be. I paid him the correct price, and he gave me a really nice Morgan as a thank you. Well, that's awesome. Way to go. That is great. And I'll tell you another story, and I didn't mention this before, but there was another dealer that I went to. This is probably back 20, 30 years ago, and he sold me a 10-ounce bar as a 5-ounce bar, and I told him right away, no, this is a 10-ounce bar. He was just in a hurry, and let him know, of course, he said thank you, but it didn't pay off in the long run, because he didn't, reward my honesty, but that's okay. You're not always going to be rewarded for honesty, but it's always good to do that because it will be remembered, and sooner or later down the pike, at least they'll be fair, and that dealer has been fair with me for sure. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you so much, Claudale. Yes, indeed. Express gratitude. This is an outstanding community indeed, for sure. Tom Larson is here. Good to see you, Tom. Let's do one more comment, then we'll take a look at the markets yet again. Pawpaw Strategy. On this one, I believe a good relationship with your dealer is essential. I bought a tube of Buffaloes for $1.34 over. He showed me a single Asahi round and paid only 78 cents over spot. Good deal indeed. Way to go. Very good. Nice. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Where are we at? So, yes, indeed. Let's see here. 10-ounce silver bar, yeah, they're good. If you can get them for a closer to spot, then I think that's a good way to go. I like 10-ounce bars. They're a good size, not too big, not too small. Yes, indeed. All right, let's take a look at the markets now. We can see that they are alive and they are down, but not as down and out as they were before. But indeed, they are reacting here. and it looks like a little bit of a dip for both gold and silver. Gold a little bit more, but not much more than silver, as gold went up on Friday, so it makes sense that it would further correct. Silver was down on Friday and is continuing to drop a little bit here today. We very well may see possibly silver fall below $27 tonight if it continues, but we'll see here. All right, let's get everything moving. Gold and silver is now below 86 right now, 85.9. Silver supplement on this video says here the following. I would say over 90% of my metals come from coin shops. I always try and support good businesses. Most of my videos are shared deals I purchase from shops. I'm fortunate that I'm able to get better local deals than online. With so many horrible companies out there, I find when I find a good one to get my support. Yep, that's right. It's always good, even if you find the best deals online. This thing is still good to support your local coin shop. I really do, because who knows? If things get really bad, that might be the only place that you can buy gold and silver, especially if the internet's down or an EMP, that type of thing. So yeah, let's see here. Let's see here. Piffs999 says, I agree, Sal. If you treat them fair, they treat you fair. This once happened against me and never corrected, but the next time it was in my favor at the shop and I corrected it right away. I think they've treated me much better since then. Thanks for sharing. Yep, indeed. I think it will pay off, and it may not even pay off immediately. It just, people just remember things like that, especially when you don't have to do it and they don't recognize if you don't say anything. So very, very good. By the way, JM Unleashed is here tonight. Good to see you, JM. Thanks for popping in, my brother. Always appreciate you so much. Wasilla Stacker is here. And Perth, Mark B got his Perth Eagle today. Congratulations, Mark B. Perth, yes, indeed. It's a Twitter flu, right? That looks like the Twitter bird, Dean. No, I don't know what it is. I think it's just a cold. But I think these days you can't tell the difference between whatever one it is. But I don't think it's avian flu, though. All right. Let's see here. Good evening, Amateur Stacker. Glad you're here tonight. Let's get to Cemetery Shop. He says, I got a Canadian 1.5 ounce coin, a 2014 Arctic Fox. Heavy coins are cool, yes indeed. And the Royal Canadian Mint started out with their 1.5 ounce coin, starting with the Super Leaf, which is a really cool coin indeed. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. So glad you're here. Vegas Stacker, glad you're here too, sir. Bad Bobber is with us tonight. But yes, indeed, that's awesome, Cemetery Shop. I remember the Arctic Fox. It was a really cool coin, indeed. And I think that came out, now that may have came out in 2015 or 16. I don't think it was 2000. I could be wrong, though. All right. So Al says, how about that? At a gun show right now, picked up some 1.25 ounce bisons. Hadn't seen any up close and personal. Had to have them. Well, I've actually showed those on my channel before. I don't know if the video, if I have the video of it with that title, but I've shown them. But they're pretty cool looking pieces. Dean, who is here with us tonight, we appreciate Dean. He says the following. Honesty is always the better policy in every aspect of life. One of the very reasons I appreciate your channel. Well, thank you, Dean. I appreciate that, brother. I'm honored and humbled that you're here and everyone else. It means a lot to me. You guys are what keeps me going, for sure. All right. Let's see here. Thank you, Tomcat. I appreciate it. I apologize again. This thing has been sticking with me. Hopefully it'll get over soon. Mainly just for the voice aspect of it. But wait a second, folks. We just got this in from Michael K. Thank you so much, Michael K. A $5 PayPal donation. No exercise. Please feel better. Thank you, Michael K. I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you indeed. And from Metal Seer, a $5 super chat. Two-part trivia question. What is Mohs hardness of silver? Ooh, man, I don't know this one. But there you can see the choices. Is it higher or lower than copper? So it's a two-part question. And so check that out. Make sure you thumb up that super chat and post your answer down below. I don't know the answer, but yes, indeed. That's right. Very good. That's right, Overseer. It's always respected. And yes, indeed, that's right. Thank you. Good point over here. And thank you again to Michael K for that PayPal. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see here. All right. So here's this from user. Says this here, Salivate Metal, I know you're going to be live soon for the live market watch. Yes, indeed, I am, and we're here now. I hope you can join us. But can you discuss U.S. debt clock? Your videos on this topic were full of information, and I'm somewhat disappointed that you don't cover that aspect of our national debt anymore, regardless of your purpose for not doing these videos. Have you kept up with the secret window? They've been full of secret wisdom they'd like to get your insight on. Well, I hope you will come back and check out the live stream. I purposely stopped doing those videos because two reasons. Number one, it was actually hurting my channel because I was doing them as well as my regular content, and I think it was just a little bit too much, and it did take a lot, and so it was like, and they weren't very popular. Not many people were watching those videos, and it actually kind of hurt the other videos too. That's number one reason why I stopped doing them. Number two is a lot of the messages were duplicates, same information or very similar information, and I have been keeping up with them to some degree over on Twitter. I stopped them pretty much right at the same time, right at the as soon as I moved them over to Twitter. But there was some pretty interesting stuff, but I've not really kept up with them lately. But I still do debt clock videos with regards to silver in the debt clock. So there's a playlist of those, which I think are far more informative. But yes, indeed. So thank you for the interest in that. And Scotty P has subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Scotty P. I appreciate you subscribing, sir. You caught me when I got a cold, so I do apologize for that. But all right, thank you for being here. And let's see here. Silver Whisperer says, I own a 1.25 ounce 2018 St. Helena coin. I like yours better. Thank you. I didn't know they made them. No, I think I do remember those. I do have one of those too. Yeah, Silver Whisperer. Yeah. I like that one too better. All right. Let's see here. Oh boy, let's see here. Kendi is here too. Let's see. Okay. And let's get over here too. Pawpaw Strategy says, I truly like the hammer look on the silver. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, Backyard Bullion does some good work. And there's a lot of good, talented artists out there in the community. And Runes Chaos Marine says here, says the following. Does the missing read not short each coin by a small amount? That would build up over a large number of coins and amount of metal the mint saved for themselves. No, Rune, they very easily can make up for that missing read just by slightly higher relief or a little bit more on the rim. And it's very easy. It's a minuscule amount. They make it up. They cannot short us on these coins, and they won't do that. They will not do that. That's for sure. All right. Let's see here. And Cemetery Shop says the following. Let's get over here. He says, weird how by the time you hear of a bank in trouble, it's already been seized and sold off. It's like the vultures are constantly circling overhead. That's right. And on a Friday afternoon, too, when that news broke. I'm not so being in the banking industry. It's so fun for the big money dudes anymore. Seems like they find a different sport. Yeah. Exactly. I agree. Let's see here. A good point, Cemetery Shop. Very good point. A Jazzman says here as we watch the market. We're going to get back to the market here after this comment. It says, I had the same thing happen to me. I bought $10 face of quarters for 20 times face. But when I got home, I found that there were 4 additional quarters in the tubes. I went back and paid the extra $20. The owner was very happy that I was honest, and I expect that will only benefit me in the future to have a good relationship with my dealer. Very good. Way to go, Jazz Man. That's incredible that you did that, for sure. All right. Now let's take a look at the markets. What are they doing now? Look at this, folks. Wow. All right. So silver is down. Silver is down $3.10. I'm sorry. Gold is down $3.10, and silver climbed 1 cent. So silver is up 1 cent. Gold down $3.10. A little bit of a turn of events here in the market watch with a slight move to the upside for silver. Mark Razor, thank you so much. I appreciate that. He says, with a $5 super chat, says, get well, Sal, and no exercise, please. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it very, very much. For your support, it means a lot. And I do apologize for my voice tonight, but I guess I should always apologize for my voice. It's always been a little bit of rough around the edges, but thank you very much. Appreciate that so much, my friend. All right. And Metals here, no correct answer to trivia question. Both silver and copper have relatively low hardness, 2.5 to 3. Silver is easier to squeeze than steel or aluminum. Yes. All right, interesting. And thank you again for that, Metal Seer. That's fun. I appreciate you doing these trivia questions and factoids for the community here. Very cool. All right. So look at this. So who knows? We may see silver hold steady as the markets continue to open up in Asia. All right. Hayden, is buying silver coins worth it over silver rounds? You can get some pretty good deals on some silver coins, like the kangaroos from Australia. But honestly, it just depends on the premiums. You know, there was a time when silver eagles had a $10 to $15 premium. I would say, no way, don't buy those. But they've come down a lot since then. So I think in some cases, coins are a bit more liquid. And so if it's worth it to you to have that liquidity and recognizability, then it may be worth to pay maybe $1 or $2 extra over for those. But by and large, most silver is liquid if it's marked and is a recognizable designs or features, or from a known mint like a Sahi or the old prospector rounds, that type of thing. All right. Let's get a little longer comment here. Let's see here. My local coin shop is about 70 miles round trip from my house. Last time I was there was in last October. I had $6,000 in cash in my pocket, was ready to buy some gold and perhaps also a little silver. I wandered around the shop for 20 minutes and no one ever came to ask me if they could help me. I took from that did not want my business, so I left without spending a dime there. Always amazed at the number of people in business who have no idea how to do it properly. This was but one example, so it's possible to form a relationship with people who ignore you. So I make almost all of my purchases online. Well, that is horrible. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. They missed out on a good business with you, Ed B. And Thousand Dare Radio. Whoa, Thousand Dare Radio with their first super chat of their ever. Thank you, Thousand Dare Radio. $1.99. Good to see you. By the way, he's got a great channel too. The guy is very entertaining on his channel. Check out Thousand Dare Radio. Yes, indeed. Thank you, my friend. Very kind of you, sir. So he goes on to say, as to paying $10 to $15 over spot for Eagles, never happening for him. I've never paid over spot +4 for the Silver Eagle or spot +3 for Silver Maple. So did not participate in that great premium. Baloney about 14, 15 months ago. Probably should have sold some at the time, but had other things in my mind. Yeah, some dealers were paying $10, $11 over spot at the time. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. We'll be going to a terrific gun show in Reno this summer, and a good buddy who lives in that area says that there is usually quite a bit of silver or gold for sale at that show. Ready to buy with cash. There you go. That's the way to do it. Let's see what the volume is for silver. Pretty low volume here. At the market open, it kind of dipped there. But at the market, the volume is quite low for silver there. We're looking at and for gold here, now silver's down a cent. Kind of much the same for gold. So a quiet evening A quiet evening for both gold and silver in the volume of trading. All right. Rude awakening. All right. By the way, there's going to be a video with that title in it tomorrow morning. You're not going to want to miss that. Rude awakening. Says, if you like thick silver, my heavy metal brother, please do a show in the North American Bald Eagle 1.5 ounce coin that came out with the Royal Canadian Mint a few short years ago. I have 5 and they feel so extra nice in my hand. Yeah, American Bald Eagle. I've not seen that in 1.5 ounce size. Pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, if you it's fine to buy it at a coin show. Obviously, you want to make sure that that you're buying the genuine article. Usually you do there, but the best thing is to do is just know what spot price is and shop around there. Thankfully, you've got a lot of different choices, so you can always get prices. All right. Glad you enjoyed the concert, Alabama. That's great. All right. Jal RML says here, good for you, Sal. I'm in business, and I've done the same thing. Keeps a clear conscience and believe business should be a win-win relationship. I purchased silver twice last year at the lowest spot in premiums, but purchased over 500 ounces. I will say I'm confused right now about how this market will go. Do you think BRICS currency will have much effect on gold and silver? None of these countries seem to warrant much trust, especially China. Yeah, they have a long way to go before they develop a BRICS currency of any sort, much less a gold-backed BRICS currency. So I don't think we're going to see much threat from that anytime soon. They may announce something, but it's still going to have a lot to go on. I think if they were to make an announcement at this year's BRICS summit, and that announcement will just mean to try to send fear to the dollar as its world reserve currency. I don't think much more, but we'll see. All right. All right, let's see here. Glad you guys are with me tonight. Appreciate you. And let's get over here to Brian Tucker. I finally saw a gold bar at my local Costco. $23.99. Did you actually see it in the store? That's pretty cool if you were able to see it actually in the store. It's a decent price compared to other sellers. I did the same thing with my LCS. I asked for and paid for 10 ounces, but they accidentally put 11 rounds in a tube. I called them and told them about it and brought the money to them a few days later. We all have to take care of each other. That's exactly right, for sure. Very, very good. Yeah, Alabama, check out that video about the Chinese silver squeeze. Definitely. All right. Wackadoodle says, I'm down with the thickness. Wish you had included the Canadian Super Leaf Maple in this video as well. Yep. I love those coins. And maybe you'll see that coin again, I'm sure. Johnny Silverfoot says here. Let's see what he's got to say here. He's got a profile picture with his account now. We have pulled all of our money out of the bank, and I mean I have like $3,500 left in their total. Not even close to 90 days worth, but it's not safe now to keep 90 days of cash in the banking system. Even big banks like Chase are pulling SHTT daily anymore on their own good customers. $3,500 is enough cash for emergencies only. That's all I feel safe in having there. I understand. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. For sure. Rob Moran is here. And user says here. Okay, he's got the same thing. Hopefully he is here or heard my response. Trap Bob Patriot says, always wondered if solar panels can be recycled. And they can. And they are being, but I did a video trying to extract silver from those. It's not easy to do, that's for sure. All right. Michael K. Silver is going to explode. Yes, indeed. Number 6 for the live stream. Thank you. Yes, indeed. And we're going to explore as it explodes. Thank you so much. To Michael K. Homestead Aquarius says, Germanium makes beautiful coins. Great review, Sal. Yes, I think the background is too busy for the design. Yes, indeed. Needs to be muted a bit. Let's see here. Would you remove a gold coin from NGC packaging? Hate the fact that I have to be able to play with my gold from closer. The box is so huge. I probably not. I'd probably keep it in there. Unless for an actually unusual circumstance. If it was a 69, I might consider taking it out. But probably not a 70. Joey Lives. If you had a time machine, would you go back in time or forward in time? Feel better. Thank you, Joey Lives. That's a good question, man. The way we're going in this country now, I'd probably go back in time because it probably could make my future better if it went back in time. If you could adjust the space-time continuum. But very good question, Joey Lives, and thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that. You've got 9 likes on that so far already. All right, very, very good. Let's see here. What else do we have? Oh, Metal Seer says Peter Schiff flashed 4 ounces of gold bracelet in vids today. Wow, I'll have to check that out. 4-ounce gold bracelet. That's cool. Does he have a YouTube channel? I'm not sure. Very good. All right. Let's see here. We've got Ann says, how do most of you guys still make a profit even with a downturn in the economy and ever-increasing life standards? We do it by deleting your comment. That's how we do it, because you're a scammer. We do it by removing your comment because you're a scammer. Whoa, look at this, folks. Tony Erickson, very kind, has just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, Tony. Wow, very kind of you. If you receive one of those from Tony, give him a warm thank you. That membership will last for 30 days. And has been very kind to do that. We're almost at a record there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to look and see exactly where we're at with this. As I believe we're getting close. And especially with him and I think Lars, did like 50 the other day. 50 of them. And let's see what there are. I think our total is 500. And 500 and some, I think, was the record. And we're at 465 now. So yeah, we're getting closer. We only have a few days left before the month ends. But that's 465. 500 is the record. Very cool. Thank you so much, Tony. All right. Let's see here. Let's get back over here where we got Ricky Millican. Then we'll take a look at the markets again. On this Chinese silver squeeze. Hopefully Alabama will watch this video. I like the way you stay on top of these stories. They have possible impacts on my future that I should keep a heads up. Thanks, Sal, for keeping our heads screwed on straight with awareness. We can only do as best we can with the best information we receive. That's right. That's one of these kind of things I'm going to keep a balanced approach on, because this does not necessarily mean the price is going to go up. But it's one of those indicators with other factors that could have an impact on the silver market, one way or another, for sure, even if it doesn't affect price, which is one of the reasons why I do that. But thank you. Have a great Sunday. So thank you, Ricky Millican. I appreciate that so very much. Now, let's look at the market. What are they doing now? Look at this, folks. Silver's up 4 cents tonight, $27.30. So it has turned around. It's up more than gold is down, that's down 0.11%, down $2.50 to $23.35 and 90 cents. So that is a pretty big spread between the two metals. They reversed from what we saw on Friday, pretty much. Crazy. And let's see here. And so that means, by the way, Chad Wolf is here. Good to see you. Now it means the gold to silver ratio is now narrowed to 85.86. 85.86 for the gold to silver ratio. So what a turnaround for the market tonight. Marginal. I mean, not a huge turnaround, but it is something to see. Mark Hazley chimes in on this and says the following. Let me get over here. I gotta do something quickly here. Let's get this out. Let's see. If you were concerned about getting enough fuel, he says here, to energize a modern society as large as China, you might want to build out as much PV as you possibly can to reduce demand on fossil fuels that are becoming much more expensive. I remember an article in China having to cut back on refining a bit, but I don't remember how long ago that was. That's right. So it does make sense that they're doing it. Cheaper fuel for their economy. That's right. Very good. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Self-Aware says, China engineers and projects are otherworldly. We would do well to expand our infrastructural base. Yes. A lot of it have been building these ghost cities and huge skyscrapers. Four Wheelings from Rob says, following India's lead, I'm sure, starting to look like $27 may be the bottom for silver in the short term. Sal, could be. So far, it's holding on pretty good. Yes, sir, says Moose BME. Thank you, Moose, for watching this video. Please don't squeeze the Charmin. That's right. We don't want to do that. We'll squeeze the silver, but not the Charmin. Very good. Let's see here. David says, good afternoon, Sal and fellow stackers. Hello, Annie Oakley and Cemetery Shop. All right. Love all those guys. And Randy says, China does not have the largest population. India does. I think they have the second largest. Although China's population has been growing much more slowly. Second, solar panels are only as useful as long as hailstorms don't destroy your panels. That's true. Hailstorms can do a lot of damage for sure to them. And I'm taking that risk for sure. But anyways, all right. Let's see here. Very good. Aaron Ritchie says, big news, Malta 2024 1-ounce gold bullion Maltese cross coins out next month. The new silver one is already out and is beautiful. Very cool. I have to check that out. That's pretty cool. Malta's bullion has been so far only been released from Germania Mint. Could that be the other coin that's coming soon? I don't know. We'll see. Philippine. It's very different here in the UK. Nobody would be interested in buying it at pawnbrokers. If you look, for example, silver dollar to sell, they would not only they are not interested, but more likely laugh at you, even if you took a lot of them to sell. Some coin dealers might be interested, but most here would not want to know. I'm not sure. I mean, pawnbrokers, you don't want to take your gold and silver, sell it to a pawnbroker at all. Avoid them at all cost. You want to go to a local coin shop and give you a fair price for it. Most pawnbrokers will not give you a fair price. Plumar Bannock. Let's get this here. It says here, nice Germania mint pieces out. Really world-class product. Love the colored high relief version. And being product number 3 of the series, still possible to complete the collection if you justify the prices. When to become the new China? A small increase in standards to the most populated country in the world would have positive results to those holding real assets like precious metals. Yes, indeed. All right. India could be the new China. We'll see. And their government, I think their economy is a little bit in better hands right now. And let's see here. Anti-Jack, welcome. Good to see you. Let's see here. Stacker Man's Rabbit Hole says, Germania Mint issues gorgeous pieces. I own 1 round and a few bars. Need more rounds. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, indeed. All right. Very good. And No IQ, great information, beautiful coins. Thank you, No IQ. Appreciate you, sir. Explore, says Gary. Thank you. That's what we try to do here. We try to explore as much as we can. We are in so much crap, it's going to be epic and demonic. What we can do is just stay prepared and ready. for whatever comes our way. All right, let's take a look here now. Oh man, silver is just kind of a little bit of a roller coaster ride. It is now exactly where it was at the very beginning of the night. Nowhere. It's flatlined again, and gold is down $3.50. Crazy. So $3.50 down for gold, silver flatlined, platinum flatlined, palladium up 2. So there it is. Evil Cowboy is here. Good to see you. Clock Fixer is here. Yep, we like to slurp a little bit here. Almost done with the coffee for tonight. And there it is. Wolfman Sachs. Yes, he is still alive, Colonic Stacker. He's just in other ventures for now. He was going to start his own coffee company, but I don't know what happened with it. But anyways, yeah. All right, let's see here. Now silver's down up a fraction of a cent, trying to hold on to baseline here. Now let's get down some of these comments. The past few minutes. Let's see here. Mickey, great video. I hope I win. I don't think you did win, Mickey, but that's all right. It's okay to not win sometimes. And when the dollar goes to collapse, the silver is going to be the money. Yep, so far, 9 years later, it hasn't been the case. But hey, you never know what can happen in the future. Steve C. Dridge Deus Gesius Mios. God direct my steps. Latin. Very good. Thank you. All right. So that was on that coin. I guess so it was. I don't know. Was that on this coin? I'll have to look and see, because I got the coin here. It doesn't look like it's the sayings on this one. Thank you so much, Steve C. All right, the global warmer is hanging loose on this video. The global warmer has been known to linger here. He might be here tonight. We don't know. He's been known to kind of hang out in the sidelines. Philip Payne says here, it's about time the UK got with it here because silver has now become valuable. Unless it's a rare coin or numismatic value, they are just not interested in buying it. Perhaps it may change soon, but it's always been the same here. Yes, indeed, that's right. It's nice to see it getting some attention again. Let's see. Very good. Welcome, Yankee Doodle Stacker. Glad to see you. Justin Hunt is here. Good crowd tonight. And Taksu Jung, how nice of you for being so honest. You deserve a gold star sticker. Well, thank you. Thank you, Taku. I don't know. Gold star sticker. Well, thank you so much. Tucson Bubba with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. So good to see you, sir. I slurp in your honor. All right. Appreciate you guys. Let's see here. And James O'Neill Brown with some emoticons here. Algorithmic emoticons on this Chinese silver squeeze video. We've got Mark Hamburg. Mark Hamburg says this. Would it have anything to do with the 90% of the world reserve currency being held outside of the U.S. and people redeeming them for the obvious best undervalued asset? Yes, Al, solar good, we get it, but come on, there are trillions of our digital currency units outside of this country looking to find a safe home. Silver is the safest. Again, you can make batteries and solar panels out of it too, but it has been money for 99% of man's history. And we're in the middle of a reset or default or whatever they are calling it. So it's the first thing that is going to drain because it's managed during the bubble. And they didn't just come up with this idea. It's been on back burner for decades. Yeah, they're not going to make silver money again anytime soon for sure. No question about that. All right. Metal Seer says, and thank you for the $5 super chat. He says here, gold pocket watch with folding gold cover owned by John Jacob Astor sells for $2.27 million, breaking record for Titanic memorability. Yes, that's right. Memorability sales. That's right. That's exactly. I did hear a story about that. That's pretty cool. Gold pocket watch. Amazing. From Titanic memorabilia sales. Carl Webb Olivecom says here, and the following. Our own USA Pentagon has not been reporting the vast amount of silver they need for modern guidance and ordnance systems for all sea, air, land campaigns. Now it's being exposed and the vast amount of silver needed without a USA stockpile of silver. Our elite partners and politicians in general are probably not well educated is all. Well, likely the thing is, it's a secret. And so people are overestimating the amount of silver, like 500 ounces in a Tomahawk cruise missile. Likely not near that much. And same thing with others. There's these large estimates which really don't make any sense logistically why there would be that much silver in a Tomahawk cruise missile. Lever Action, whoa, thank you Lever Action with the $5 super chat. Bought another 38 ounces at an Amish auction. Wow, that's cool. Congratulations, the Amish stack silver too and sell it apparently. That's great. Congratulations, that's awesome. Very cool. All right. Cemetery Shop says, get what you can until you can't. There you go. Good advice. Good advice. We've got Twitch Radio says the following here on this. For the YouTube algorithm, and I appreciate that, sir, it could drop more. Honestly, the biggest and nicest base we had over the last year was around the 22 to 23 mark. We could see these levels again, especially if we're sideways bouncing between 30 and 26. Something bucks for too long, basically getting stagnant and going down to a lower level. But with all the news that is out there, the tensions are just rising. I doubt it would go much lower. If anything, we're going to see at about 30 by summer sometime, I would assume. You know what, Twitch Radio, I tend to agree with that analysis. I think by late summer we might see, or maybe early fall, we might see that $30 again. I think there's too much working in its favor. Hoosier Stacker is here. Welcome, Hoosier Stacker. Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I apologize. I'm probably not very pleasant to listen to tonight, and I actually feel about as bad as I sound, and I apologize. I may not be on here too much longer tonight. But anyways, appreciate you guys putting up with me. I do apologize. I'm starting to lose viewers, and I think it's because of my voice, which is worse than normal, and it's still pretty bad even when it's on point. But user says I really like the Germania Mint products. Have only been able to bar their bars, which are great. Try and find a seller in Canada to stock any of their collector coins, though. Sprott is supposed to be a distributor, but no products. Yeah, I think they are a distributor, but I'm not sure exactly what they have. Yes, indeed. Hot tea, yep, and honey, too. Probably Little Smurfs. Yep. I thought my voice would be at least better by now, but it is not. It's actually worse. Salgorithm from MRME, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Metal Seer, very kind of you. Sal, you joked about squeezing silver. Do you know the yield strength of silver? The force required to deform it at room temperatures. Yes, that's the figures you gave to us earlier. Very good. That's right. What is that number called again? But thank you. The force to squeeze silver, to physically squeeze it. That's right. Mark Amberg says, just so everyone understands, the solar panels have been around since before the Jimmy Carter administration. We didn't just discover them, and I doubt very much they are the reason why silver is going up and probably going to skyrocket soon. Everyone can connect the dots on their own if they have a functioning cerebral cortex. Well, the fact is, yeah, the technology has been around. It's just that it has become economically viable now. It's a lot cheaper to produce silver panels now than it was during the Carter administration. But yeah, it's not new technology. All right. Metal Seer, Astor was one of 4 millionaires opposed to the Federal Reserve. Wow. That's and he was on the Titanic. Go figure. Wow. Of course, the Titanic sank in April of 1912. Federal Reserve Act came in December of 1913, over a year later. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Crazy. All right. Silver Ice might use AI to his voice the video so we can rest up. But can AI do a sales impersonation? I don't know. Yeah, I know. I tell you. Thank you, Big Test Unit. Let's see here. We've got Homestead Aquarius says that relationship is important and it has helped me give and take with honesty. That's right. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. Hallelujah 7013. If silver is a silver lining in all of this, we won't see $14 silver anymore. Had hope that silver might crash. Now that hope has crashed, but silver didn't. That's right. Hope has crashed for $14 silver, but not silver itself. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get over here to Shiny Shiny Man. We'll do this one, then we'll check the markets again. Thank you guys for your patience here. The germanium minted coins are always so breathtakingly detailed and artistic. I only beg to differ with you on one matter, that silver can always be constant and recyclable. The silver put into weapon systems like 500 ounces in each Tomahawk warhead and 2,000 plus ounces in each modern torpedo. And again, Shiny Shiny Man, I'm going to have to do another video on this. I did a video on this years ago. Everybody's mentioned these numbers as if it's the gospel. There's not 500 ounces of silver in each Tomahawk cruise missile. There certainly isn't 2,000 ounces in a modern torpedo. And by the way, even if there were, and those bombs explode at the force, it just will dissipate the silver. And if enough of them drop, let's say there is 500 ounces of silver in a Tomahawk cruise missile, which there isn't, by the way, and they drop a whole bunch of them in Kyiv, all right, or it's just somewhere else. Well, you just mine it out of the ground again, no problem. I mean, good grief, you don't find silver nuggets hanging around. You got to dig deep in the ground. It's going to be on the surface. Very easy to extract and recover that silver and recycle it. Not a problem at all. No question about that. That's the easiest to get, especially to drop a whole bunch. All right. All right, Big Test Unit says, seriously, Sal, take a break. All right, here we go. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. I'm back. All right, here we go. I'm back. All right, let's see here. And Patrick says, as we explore again. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's take a look at the markets now. They are alive and well. Well, not well for prices going up. Prices are down now. Gold is down $3.60. Silver's down 3 cents. Ken D. There is 500 ounces in a Tomahawk. An engineer who worked on it produced evidence of it. I would love to see that evidence. I've looked all over. I've scoured the internet and could not find any evidence of it. And my guess of that engineer probably broke a code of secret if that was the case. But I'd love to see that. I just do not have any evidence of that. I don't think it's true. I would love to see it. And and that's just it. People can say, well, I heard it from an engineer. I heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend. There's 500 ounces of silver in a Tomahawk cruise missile. You know what I mean? We just got to find out. Yeah, and that's right, Kendi. The Manhattan Project was different. There was a lot of silver used for the Manhattan Project, indeed. And why? Because they needed copper for the war effort. That was kind of the exception, but that's right, and that was a known thing for sure. But yeah, I just don't think there's that much silver in a Tomahawk cruise missile. But yeah, if you find that source, let me know. Would love to see that, Ken D, for sure. Interesting, because I mean, I will definitely eat my words on that one if that's the case, but I've not been able to find anything on that. All right. Let's see here. User says here, a huge amount of green energy production requires silver in addition to PV, as solar is also required for AG graphite electrical brushes and wind turbines, etc. So why is silver needed? Silver is the most conductive element and facilitates the most accurate readings, most efficient operation conducts. Yep, and less wear and damage on lower maintenance costs. That's right. Good arguments for sure. This is why silver is definitely the best. Copper is close. Copper is very good too, but silver is the best conductor of electricity out there, for sure. Let's see here. Let's see. Slurping and squeezing. That's right, Bob Silver. That's what we do. Slurp and squeeze. And Ray Gilgrath says here, what do we see coming next week on metals? And I know what I see, anyone can comment, especially you, Sal. We should make it a poll. Yeah, I was remiss to do it this week to see what silver's going to do by the end of next week. It's a little bit late now, but anyways, I apologize. I'm a little bit off my game this week. Very good. Thank you, Ken D. Yeah, I'll look out for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I always want to be open-minded to any facts that are out there. I definitely want to get things right no matter what. But anyways, very good. All right. Togor says, I really enjoyed your video, sir. I hope we have a wonderful day and God bless. Well, thank you, Togor. I appreciate that very much. Very kind words indeed. Let's see if we've got over here. Yep, some of these. Whenever I approve these over here, sometimes they will show up, sometimes they won't. It's just crazy. I don't understand what the deal is there, but let's get down to it. From the markets again. What are they telling us there? No, Mike Herrera, this is not a new mic. I got a bad cold. All right. Someone else was digging around about it, and I found it somewhere. I'll try to get it. Okay, thank you, Ken. I do appreciate that, Ken. Yes, if you do find it, let me know. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. So, yeah, silver is down. By the way, the gold to silver ratio is at 86 right now. And silver is down 3 cents to 27.24. Gold is down $3.30 to $2,335. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Let's see here. Okay. 86 to 1. Right on the dot there for the gold to silver ratio. It's just nuts. All right, now, Mileyness 100 says this. Integrity level maxed. I had a good relationship with my coin guy for years while I was carving coins full time. That's pretty cool that you do that. Sadly, I haven't been up to the shop in close to 6-7 years. I desperately need to get up there. Keep on stacking. Amen. All right, very good. All right, have a good night, CCT. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Have a good night, Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Make sure you check him out. Yeah, Ken D. A Google search will also say it too. But the reason why the search engines will say that, because they're quoting other people that have been saying it now for a couple of years. I did a video on it, I think in 2017, where I was open-minded to it, but highly questioned it even back then. But now it's been preached as gospel. But there's no real, if you look at the sources of where Bing and Google get their information, you will see that it's not really sourced, sourced by an actual authoritative source. It's just hearsay. You know what I mean? At least so far. So we'd have to actually hear from this engineer who actually worked on the Tomahawk cruise missile. And you think about it, it doesn't make sense that there would be that much. It doesn't make sense that we put 500 ounces of silver in a cruise missile. Why? You don't need that much to run the electronics in a missile. Yes, indeed. That's right, Big Test Unit. Yep, that's right. Health and family, the most important thing. All right, very good. Let's see here. Little Smurfs Eat Ivy, you have my permission to abuse Terry. We have fun with Terry. We love her. All right, very good. Let's see here. Yeah, have a good night, CCT. All right. And 134 Oryx says here from 9 years ago, paper money is becoming, it has lost 80% of its value since 1970. So obviously you don't know much. Well, 134 Oryx, your sarcasm detector was not on, and I warned you it should be when you watch that video. Hope you'll come back and watch that, my response. Detectives, I liked, and is my comment, so count me in. Thank you. Hopefully you'll come back. Well, likely you probably didn't, because you may have just signed up just to be part of that giveaway. That's one of the reasons why I don't do them anymore. But anyways, let's see here. I'm Batman. I'm cool, says here. Nice, your friend is well prepared for the coming free for all the next few years. Gives me something to aim for. There you go. Always good to have something to aim for sure. Thank you, subbed and like. Thank you, Junior Stacker. Appreciate that. And Stock Jockey, Slave Queen, like SBSS. Yes, Slave Queen indeed. That was a pretty popular coin around back in the day. Sure was. Let's see here. Enter me, please. All right. Robitussin. Yeah, I've been taking some good medicine, Big Test Unit. Honestly, the medicine hasn't helped at all. It seems like it's crazy. All right. I think I just need to. It just got to work through its course. The Real Cobra Burnout says here, the Coin Vault made some kind of deal with government and is now stating that they have an exclusive deal. They're selling the 1 ounce proof Wedgetail Eagle for $99. What do you think of that price? Seems like high in comparison to new Silver Eagle proof, but don't know how much about Australian coins. Yep, that sounds about right for them, especially if they're limited mintage. All right. Yeah, I think very good. Thank you, Mudvayne. I appreciate it. And I've just finished my coffee. Gonna put a little warmer in there. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, let's see here. Spreading the word every day. There you go, Sod Thong. Thank you. We'll do a few more of these comments and get back to the markets again. Teen Collector says, sweet contest, man. Enter me in, please. All right. I think you've been entered. And here we have IntelliCreek, the coin medic. Although Admex has a higher premium, their customer service is great. Salivate, I have the box too. That coin is awesome. I need to pick up one of those. Yeah, I collected that series for a while but gave up. But it's kind of a cool series. Kind of wish I would have kept it going. Let's take a look at the markets before we do that. But we have a Metal Seer with a $5 super chat. Says this, REO Speedwagon, take it on the run. From May 1981. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another. There you go. 500 ounces and a tomahawk. That's right, Metal Seer. That's right, exactly. Desante's Flight says, Sal sounds so strange. Well, what's new, right? Don't I always sound strange? Silver's down 1 cent tonight. Gold is down $30, $3, and platinum is up $1. Palladium has flatlined tonight. All right. Let's get back over here to War. It says, Easter is past, but your faithful witness endures. Much appreciated. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much. Easter video, time's gone past. Silver Dealer says, can you please do a face reveal? Yeah, nah, think not. As a kid, 56, really cool giveaway. Share it with my friends. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll be over this comment soon. Nice as BSD. Thank you. Let's see here. Pardon me, I need to evacuate myself. I'm going to put myself on mute for a moment. Just a second, guys. How do I do this? Which one is the mute? Let's see here. I can't find it. I don't even know if that worked. Let's see here. I'm in, man. I'm in like Flynn, right? Like General Flynn. Nice bar. Thank you. This is These little bars were cool from Silvertown. I wish I would have got more of those. I like that kind of matte finish look to them. I need to find where my other ones went to showcase those in some videos again. Japan has more gold than the USA and Canada. Well, that's news to me. Yeah, I'd love to. I've not heard that. That's crazy. Of course, Canada doesn't have any gold, so I do believe they got more gold than Canada. All right. Whiskey, honey, lemon, cough syrup. There you go. Yes, indeed. That's right. And we've got Teen Stacker says, awesome bars. It's so cool to see bars that small. It's kind of wild. They're really neat bars. Louisiana Silver says, want so bad. All right, there we go. Want so bad. And Mr. Vegeta says, this is much better than the last one you got, which fell. And congrats, you got the Black Atmex box. Yes, glad able to get that. I do remember that when it fell. That was was definitely was remembered it well. It damaged me. It hurt my psyche. All right, now silver's flatlined yet again. Gold is down $2.40, 0.1%. Taking on a Run was the second of the top five, or of 5 top 10 Oreo hits. Very cool. More slurps. Yeah, B-Dub. It hurts every time I talk. Honestly. It does hurt. Let's see here. Sound Misses Sue and I are going to the Baltimore Coin Show. Look us up if you go. When is that show? That's cool. You're going up there. That's neat. That would be neat to see you guys. I might have to plan that. Shoot. I'll have to look into that. That would be cool, man. I'll have to look when that date is. The next one that's coming up, that's probably coming up soon, isn't it? I don't know. Have to eat some honey. There you go. By the way, Hoosier Stacker just posted a great video on him and his lovely wife's pickups at the coin show, or at the coin shop. So check that video out. They got some really good finds there for sure. Fat Gandalf is in Baltimore. That's cool. Let's see here. It's in June. Okay, the show's in June. Week of June 13th. All right, I'll have to check that out. That's cool. Will you be going all 3 days? I think that runs Thursday through Saturday. If I go, it'll probably be on a Friday if I were to go. That might be worth just the price of admission just to check them out. And they got good crab cakes there, but you'll pay like $18 for the crab cake sandwich, but it's probably worth it. Thank you, Culture of Currency. Appreciate that, sir. Good to see you, by the way. So there's where the markets are. Let's get back to the comments now. We've got Miyagi says here, great contest. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you. Boy, this must have been a popular video at the time. Thanks for, and good luck, everybody. Thank you, R4. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. Thank you for the contest. Very nice of you. Thank you, sir. A magic puppet. Silverfish VT sent him here. Thanks. All right, very good. Thank you. I hope you will come back. Magic. That would be cool. And let's see here. Past Tub says here, I've seen 1 gram bars or flakes the other day at a jewelry shop, and they used for making and repairing silver jewelry. They were more in line with industrial silver than no markings or anything. Yes, awesome. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And they can stamp them that small. It's pretty wild. Like, subscribe, and comment. And check. Started stacking 2 months ago. Well, Len Coley, I hope you will come back, and I hope you're still stacking. Thanks for the heads up for the Australia Eagles. All right. Thank you. I'm going to get through these videos. Hey, I just started my stack today. Now I'm brand new red stacker. Red Turbo. Place an order, hoping to get it next week. And then watch your videos all day. And you're doing a giveaway. Like and subscribe. Hope the odds of winning are high, like our future gains in precious metals. Well, I don't think you won, but I appreciate it, and I hope you will come back. All right. Niels Han Dynasty is here. Good to see you. Very good. Good to see you. All right. Let's see here. Big test unit. It's not like you have a boss breathing down your neck to produce content and take a couple of days. I know, big test unit. I just feel a service to keep pressing on. And but yeah, I'm probably not gonna be on too much longer tonight. But I'll do a few more here. Sunday night markets watch though. I gotta man up for that because it's a big deal with the market watch. But we'll see here. All right, gold maple. It's a great contest. Enter me in. This is a different gold maple. I like your videos. Looking for some more silver. All right, enter me in. Of course, that was a different one, but thank you. Different video. For 2,500 ounces of silver. I think that was from the Baltimore Coin Show, actually, that video was. Send me the coin. I will send you an empty blue box. All right, silver pools. Nice. Nice. Bingo. Says Steve Sandman. Bingo, bingo indeed. Love it. We love it. Subscribe, like, and spreading the word. Thank you. Thank you. From way back when. All right. And the Mind of Bruce says, thanks for the opportunity. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Mind of Bruce. Appreciate it. And Math Through says, enter me if it's not too late. I don't think it was too late. I think you were in time. Like the contest. Hope to win one too. Thank you. Boy, a lot of comments on this one. We're going to get through this. This has got to be over here soon. Like, subscribed, and commented. All right. The reason why I'm responding to these comments, I'm hoping some of these people will come back to the channel. That's part of why I do it. Like paper money. Very generous. Links for the contest. Hope I win. There you go. Silver grabber. Liked and entered. But I couldn't find my comment. Always I've entered. Anyways, I've entered. Very good. Thank you. There can't be too much more of these. Comments says Zipper Views. All right, Zipper Views. This will get you to come back and watch my channel every single day. We got to have it. We need these people from years gone by to come back and watch every single day. 6 grand says, nice cat, dude. Thank you. Love the kitty. Soft, tick, and cuddly. Kitty's dead now, but, anyways. Jay Snow, 1 ounce American Eagle will always help my stack grow. Thanks for the contest. Good luck, everybody. Let's take a look at the market again. Boom, Shalaka. Market is alive. Gold is down $3. Silver's down 2 cents. And platinum and palladium are both up $1. Same percentage rate. Look at that. How was that the case when palladium is $50 higher than platinum, and they're up the same percentage rate? Isn't that weird? It's crazy. Thank you, China Mitchell. Appreciate the thumbs up. Good to see you. Thank you, Mark B. I appreciate you sticking with me. Thanks for not leaving me. Hope you guys will stick with me here tonight. I'll go for a little bit longer. Oh, I'm sorry, Ken D. I'm sorry. Lost his Cecil a few weeks ago, and I miss him. I apologize. Cat or dog, but I hate to hear that. All right. That's yellow 2 cent. That's right, exactly. So here we go. Now silver's down 1 cent. Platinum and palladium are both flat. Both flat tonight. All right. And we've got GD. Hey, SM, is there a promo code for this coin? I don't think there was for that one. Sweet shilling of a fat coin. Thanks. Yep, indeed. These are really nice. And their proof wasn't very deep cameo, but they were still nice coins. I like that they were high relief. Mentally Corrupted, good to see you. Welcome, glad you're here. Salted Sea Daddy is here. Congratulations. Wow, I'm glad you enjoyed the Salivate Metal 2-ounce round. So you're happy with it? That's cool. That's awesome. I'm going to pin that comment. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad it looks good. Hopefully the quality is good. Intaglio Mint, they don't disappoint. They're really good. Cat Below is here. Hello, Cat Below. Good to see you. Mike Chad says, enter me in the contest. Okay, you've been entered. Of course, unfortunately, it's a little bit late now. And they make excellent gifts. Indeed, they do. The small little bars do, but very high premiums. Cool little bars, says love to DLU. Yes, they're really cool. I think the smallest silver bar now is like 1/4 of a grain that's struck. All right. Orange Tabby was a total character. I'm okay about it. I hear you, Kendi. Yeah, you get attached to your pets. It's tough to lose a pet. And thank you, Gold Chick. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. We love Gold Chick. Shipesky says here, great idea, bro. Salivate metal it is. Thank you, sir. And Cool Contest says the M3 silver. All right. Subbed and liked. Thank you. All right. See, this is one of those with a contest where everybody's commenting to get their entry in. I think we've almost done with this one. Now, a little bit more. Silver Septim says the fact that you believe in God makes your channel so much better, bro. Just don't put silver and gold above Christ. Good advice. You're exactly right. You don't want to do that. Exactly right. Thank you so much. BSD, very nice pickups. I love those Sengons. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Sengons are cool. Whoa. Tony Erickson has just gifted 5 more Salivate Metal memberships. Thank you, Tony Erickson, getting us closer to breaking a record for the Salivate Metal gift memberships. In fact, I think we only need about 40 couple more to get there. Man, that's crazy. Wow, thank you, Tony. Very, very cool. Nice contest. Thank you, Talib. Thank you so much. And Unmatched says, if I win this, will be my first Silver Eagle. Wow. Yes, I hope you're able to get one if you didn't win. All right. Appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you, Big Test Unit. Good to see you guys. All right. Algorithm. Here's Little Smurf Seed Ivy. Green things on top of my head. Next time to claim one. All right. Let's see here. Thank you, says Big Bartender. Big Bad Bartender. Thank you, thank you. All right. Still doesn't have an American Eagle. That would be nice, says Mark Click. Yes, I hope by now you've got one. Stock is on the uptrend. All right. Great contest. Very generous of you. Please count me in. Thank you, Digging 2 Metal. And let's see here. Let's look at the market again. But before we do that, Metal Seer says here, they say that life is a highway. One day I'll run out of road. Hell, meet me out in front of the driveway and we'll roll around streets of gold. That's right, Metal Seer. Appreciate that. $5 super chat. All right. Tuesday, I'll break it. All right. What are you going to break? Oh, man, Tuesday's going to break the record. Oh, wow. Thank you, Tony. Man. Wow. That's very kind of you, sir. Man. So stay tuned for Tuesday. You might get a membership from Tony. Wow. That's cool. Look at that cup and handle on Salivate Metal memberships. That's right. Exactly. Now, thank you, my friend. You've been very, very kind to do that. It means a lot. Definitely. So here's where the markets lay now. Silver down 2 cents. Gold down $3.10. Flat across platinum and palladium. Let's refresh these comments, see what we've got here. Kenneth Price says, Sal, with all due respect, I have to ask, why buy special coins when if you sell, you'll never get premiums back, which is why I prefer rounds and 90%. That's a very, very good question. And honestly, I don't have a very good answer for you. I buy them because I like them. You know, as Hoosier Stacker says, you know, the shiny, they're beautiful. But sometimes I buy coins that I like that are very close to spot anyway. But, you know, it's all about just kind of switching things up a little bit. But more than likely, you're right. I'm not going to get that premium back out of them when I sell them, for sure. But I do like collectible coins. And Culture of Currency is another channel that likes collectible silver coins, better bullion coins. And they're fun. It makes it exciting. And you always have the intrinsic value. You always have the intrinsic value of the coins, of the silver in them. But you enjoy the collectability. You're paying a premium for beauty. I don't see anything wrong with that. Even if you don't get anything out of it, you get to enjoy the look of the coins. Yes, indeed. It's all about the shinies in that case. And that's a lesson we learned from Hoosier Stacker. And really that's carried over Culture of Currency's channel too. Yes, indeed. All right. So Mr. H says here, PV panels have a 20% efficiency rate. And at best, by the time they pay for themselves, they will be at the end of their lifespan. Well, that's not true. They lose 20%. They have an 80% efficiency rate. That's through testing. I found that out before I bought mine, that's for sure. And then there is the environmental impact on the production and recycling of the panels to consider as well. Now, that is very true. There's a lot of oil and a lot of carbon that is produced to produce those solar panels. You're exactly right about that. Very good. All right. Let's see here. And Tactical Tiny Adventures. I was also disappointed when pandas went to 30 grand, but I still can't help myself keeping the series going. Yeah, if you're a collector, it certainly is understandable doing that. Let's see here. And User says here, God Almighty has spoken. He said, the bamboo curtain is falling. China is no more. That's interesting news to me, but hey, we shall see. I know their economy is in trouble, but I don't think China's going to disappear anytime soon. Bubba Love says here, very kind of you to give away of a coin like that, and thanks for the t-shirt discount info. Thank you, Bubba Love. All right. Let's see here. And if you're close, I'm able to do is to have one as being 421. So please to thank. Not sure I get what that means, but thank you. I hope you will come back and watch. Nice contest. I hope I win. A lot of people comment on this. Hope we'll get through these pretty quickly here. Cool video contest. Please enter me. Almost done. We've got to be almost done with this video. Huge Batman. That's right. Holy huge Batman. Appalachian Stacker. Thank you, Appalachian. I think Appalachian Stacker's still around. All right. Scoop says, Angel Silver 47. Boom, Shalaka. I know he's still around. The Big Boss, thanks for the contest. Thank you, brother. Wow. 9 years ago, these comments are. Personally, I like the 100-gram cast gold bars the best. Not too large, be able to get rid of it in a pinch, just large enough to look like serious well stacked. Exactly right. Ended up getting some of those for sure. And Del Rugby says here, to be continued, liked and sub. All right, wow, all right. This is back when he first joined the channel. Crazy that I can't add you, and I got a D-sub. Nice vid. Trying to find a good way to stack junk silver in Qatar. Not really having much luck. The silver goes for $30 to $80 an ounce here. Wow. Really hard to find any silver in Qatar. Indeed it is. All right. Very good. Glad you guys are with me here tonight. I don't know how many thumbs up we have here because I can't see. But I appreciate everybody who pressed that thumbs up button. And we've got here, your videos are great and you don't take it too seriously. Keep them coming and hope to win ASE. That's right. Thank you, Guy. Well, hope you will come back because 9 years later, I still don't take myself too seriously. Not a polite Canadian. Congratulations on the purchase of your new black box. Yes, indeed. Gotta love the black box. Nice. I finally got one from Matt Max at the time. These HR elephants are smart buys, so both 2013, 2014 high relief coins are loose in the case. Well, the 2013 ones were. I think hopefully they would have fixed it by now. I don't know if they're still making those or not. 3-step remedy to better shorten your cold. Gargle, decongestant, and swimmer's ear to dry everything out. Yes, I have. You do gargle just water, and I have decongestants, but that doesn't seem to help. But I need to get that stuff early on when I get a cold happening here. All right, we got 246 thumbs up. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I need more sick sympathy. That's right. Trying to get it harnessing from scammers on Friday night. If you want to see what that's about, check it out. Steve Sandman, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I just got notice that you responded to a comment I left 9 years ago. Yes. Thank you, Steve Sandman. Thank you so much, Steve. Wow. Yes, indeed we did. And Steve, I apologize for my cold, but let's see here. But let me just tell you the reason why I did that is to try to respond to some older viewers and maybe get them to come back and watch again, the channel again, because I've been around. So thank you, Steve. Appreciate that so much, sir. Wow. Good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. Wow, that made my day. And I appreciate all of you guys being here. Don't make no mistake, but this is rare that we get somebody to pop in here, so thank you, Steve. All right, Jane says, I bet you wanted to make an investment years later, but that's the name of the game. You never know. That's right. You just never really know. That's true. All right, almost circulated. Says here, Provident bars and rounds, I believe, are all made by OPM. The Year of the Horse 10-ounce bar is stamped out OPM. That's right. Ohio Precious Metals. That's exactly right. Who are no longer in business. Yes, indeed. That's right. And In Chain says, love your channel, Salivate. Thanks for the opportunity. We're going back 9 years again. Appreciate that. Hopefully In Chain will come back again. Big Trader says, Sal, you were just saying that that is why you respond. Yep, that's right. And not necessarily to get super chat, but to get people here, bring back some of the old viewers. Of course, if I see an old comment from Terry79, I'll just ignore it as always. I go out of my way to ignore anything that 79 says or does. I pride myself on that. As Kid says here, awesome, thank you. As a kid, appreciate that. And we've got Ninjamon says, I'm in like sin, brother. I could always use an extra ounce of silver. There you go. Yes, indeed. Can't we all? That's for sure. Emergency. Oh, okay. Big test unit. That's a good one. Emergency. I mean, I do take daily vitamins. I actually take Flintstone vitamins. Immunity support. But actually, I found the generic term version of it. Maybe I need to go back to the Flintstone variety. I'm not sure, but emergency. I'll need to check that out. It's a lot of vitamin C, right? Solomon Eldorado, multitude of gratitude goes out to the Salivant Metal Kitty. Thanks for the new Silver Eagle too. All right, awesome. Did he win it? That's cool. And love your video post. Keep up the great work. Thank you, DB. Appreciate it. Let's do a few more, and then we'll look at the markets again as we press on through. Salivate silver metal. Yes, indeed. And the Fed. Yeah, that's how we like it, for sure. And we've got the BSD on this one here. My silver pet peeve, junk silver. That's a huge stack of dimes, perfect for the zombie apocalypse, for trade, for food and shelter. Amen. That's exactly right. Exactly. Here is the unboxing of a 5-ounce silver round from 9 years ago. And imagine buying that silver today, what it would cost you compared to what it cost you 9 years ago. Probably more expensive then than now. So BSD, this is a great bar you picked up. Love it. Hey, I wanted to ask your opinion as well as other folks in the group. I was wondering whether it made sense to take a road trip down to Silvertown or maybe close to the store in Indiana by the summer. Provident to me seems like the best deal on bullion rounds, hands down, particularly the St. Gons and Incus Indians. What are the pluses of Silvertown store? Has anyone been on site? I came close to going there last summer, but it was in a day that they were closed. As I was about 20 miles away from their store, but it's like, I turned around. I didn't go there. But anyways, Lars Job is here. And by the way, Lars, thank you, brother. You helped us get there. We're not quite there yet to get the channel gift memberships. We've got about 40 more to go. I think to break a record. I need to actually see what the actual record was for that. What the all-time high was. I'll have to look that up and see what it was before. But it was 500 and something. Maybe it was 530 or something like that. I need to check and see. All right. Erner says, enter me, and thanks for the contest. Thank you. And here, can I win? Your voice is creeping me out. Well, Gun T-Bot, wait till you hear it today. It's even worse today. I think I'm going to sell my silver. You make a great point. There you go. All right. His sarcasm detector was on. How much for the cat? All right. There we go. Well, yeah, we've got the ashes. I've got the ashes to prove, but I can probably mail you some ashes. Maybe I'll sell my cat's ashes. I'll put the ashes up for an auction. What do you think? Talk about exploiting my cat for financial gain. Even the dead cat. Talk about the dead cat bounce, right? That's the ultimate dead cat bounce. I don't think Soft Teak and Cuddly Kitty part 1, the original, would care. Good to see H back. Cool contest I'm in. Thank you, Renee. One more, and then we'll look at it. Cool says, Derry Moser, thank you. Here we go. Look at this. Silver up a cent now. It's kind of been all over the place, but in and around 1, 2 cents up, 2, 3 cents down for silver. But gold has been consistently down most of the evening by a little bit. Yes, indeed. Donald Marlin coming to us from Boston, Massachusetts. Nice. Welcome, Donald. So glad you're here. Thank you. From Boston, Massachusetts, the birthplace of the Sons of Liberty. Yes, indeed. I was up in Boston, I guess a couple of summers ago. And boy, steep full of history. Love it. Spot 9 years ago was 1632. Okay, wow, all right, very good. You think about a 10-ounce bar from around 310, you have one, yeah. Thank you for that. Saw a study that roughly 10% of Americans hold metals. Yes, that seems very high to me. My guesses are probably between 3, maybe 4, at most 5%, I would think. I don't think it's 10%. Yeah, Dead Cat would be a cool name for a band. Or Dead Cat Bounce would be a cool name for a band. All right. All right. BSD says here, wish I could have been at that show in the NA this coming August. The front check of the show calendar with me. Try to avoid the 9th of AV. Thank you. Thank you, BSD, for the comment. Inferno, really like your channel. Like the contest. You can count me in. Thank you. Very cool. Awesome. And here, 2013 High Relief. Too funny, scratch the coin when you open the very nice wooden box. Yes. Scratch the sniff. I love the smell of new packaging in the morning. Yes, indeed, I sure do. All right. Tyler, big money. No whammy. No whammy. That's right. No whammy bar on this video. I do. That's right. I do. Further ado. A little shout out to another member of the community. Great collection, says Vegeta. Thank you for my friend's collection. Sounds like a great contest. Like, subscribe, and comment. Well, thank you, Super Neo. And Super Neo has been around since then, but we've not seen him for a couple of years. Truthful Troll, probably not tonight. Usually I don't do that on a Market Watch night. There's a lot going on, but I probably won't be on a whole lot longer tonight. Not feeling the best. It actually physically hurts to talk tonight. Ken D, I do know that silver zinc batteries are used a lot in the aerospace industry, so that's probably a lot of it. That very well could be the case, Ken D, if silver zinc batteries are used, but I don't imagine that there's that many batteries in the Tomahawk missile. I don't know. That would warrant a battery that size, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, I've got 10-ounce bars. I've paid less than that for those, but that's a. I'd just do some shopping on that, Trent Schaefer. That seems a little high to me. $310 for a 10-ounce bar. Matthew Crustlife just bought 2 more ounces of silver after that cough I just did. All right. Songs Birdo says Yahoo. Yes, awesome. Thank you. Please discuss that Don Harold, aka Day Trade Show, known as scammers, making a cut on these free silver card at the top of the pyramid scheme. Yep. Well, yeah, it was. I don't think he's around anymore, Mob Deep. But anyway, Silver Hunter says, enter me into a contest, liked and already subbed. This is my comment. Thank you. Awesome, awesome. Big Fat Stacker. I win. I'll send you my address and a PM. There you go. I'm also doing a giveaway, Silver Eagle. Nice. And hit subscribers. All right, folks, let's look at the markets one more time. Silver up 2, gold down $2. Silver up 2 cents, gold down $2. So there's what the markets are right now. All right. All right, brothers. Yep, I think I'm going to call it. It literally hurts to talk. I appreciate you guys sticking with me tonight. I do apologize that I couldn't really deliver as much as I'd like. It's just hard to talk. And I'm feeling kind of crappy, but I appreciate you guys being here tonight, sticking with me through this, and I hope you'll have a wonderful evening. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. We will be back on Tuesday night. Hopefully, I'll be better by then, but have a wonderful evening, and we will talk to you soon. Take care.